welcome back to Car Alerts. The legend returns for 2025 with more precision, more edge, more identity. The Porsche 911, a nameplate that has stood as a benchmark for decades, now steps forward once again with evolutionary enhancements that respect its heritage while reshaping the modern driving experience. No drama, no gimmicks, just mechanical clarity fused with purpose-built design. Car Alerts dives deep into everything this new 911 has to offer. As it rolls toward you, the first impression is pure Porsche. A seamless blend of aggression and timeless silhouette. The front carries those unmistakable rounded LED matrix headlights sitting higher than the fenders, paying tribute to earlier generations without looking retro. Below that sits a redesigned bumper featuring wider air intakes with active flaps that breathe with the car. It's more aerodynamic, more intelligent in how it controls airflow for both cooling and efficiency. The sculpted hood is longer now, subtly curved, emphasizing the forward visual push while housing active aerodynamics beneath its skin. Those small touches like the embedded front sensors and camera are hidden with surgical integration, keeping the front clean while supporting next-generation driver assistance tech. Everything you see contributes to something functional. The front overhang remains short, improving weight distribution. The nose dips just enough to suggest speed without being flashy. From this angle alone, you know this machine was crafted rather than styled. Move to the side and the proportions remain classic, but enhanced. It rides lower than before, hugging the road with poise. The iconic teardrop shape is preserved, yet the wheel arches bulge with more muscular definition. There's a wider stance across all variants, offering improved cornering grip and stability under acceleration. Door handles sit flush until touched, reducing drag. Side windows taper into the rear with a fluid line, creating a sense of motion even when parked. Framed by high-gloss black trim, the greenhouse wraps around tightly, visually compressing the body over its power plant. The side skirts are more pronounced, channeling airflow toward the rear intakes that feed the engine bay with precision. Those intakes are reshaped for 2025, now more vertical with internal vanes that adjust depending on temperature. Sitting on staggered wheels, 20-inch fronts, 21-inch rears, the 911 wears them like tailored boots, with lightweight forged alloys reducing unsprung mass. Brake calipers painted in red, yellow, or black depending on configuration, peek through multi-spoke designs that leave no question about their capability. There's presence here, one not born of extravagance, but of calculated confidence. From this angle, balance dominates the design language. At the rear, it's all tension wrapped in technology. The full-width light bar returns with new illumination graphics, stretching across the tailgate with razor-sharp clarity. The third brake light is now integrated into the vertical slats of the active engine grille, blending safety with aesthetics. The engine cover features redesigned fins, optimizing airflow out of the bay while framing the Porsche badge like a sculpture. Below the LED strip, the 911 badge sits elegantly, with some trims now offering a body-colored or matte black treatment for contrast. The active rear spoiler deploys more dynamically now, adjusting across multiple angles depending on speed, braking, or cooling demands. Exhausts vary by variant: twin ovals, quad pipes, or sport tips, but all of them emerge from a redesigned lower diffuser that now features carbon fiber elements. Every line here speaks of function, yet the result is poetry. The width, the stance, the tight shut lines, all come together in a rear view that communicates purpose. Interior: step inside and you're welcomed into a cabin that masterfully walks the line between analog soul and digital evolution. The driving position is low, the visibility is expansive, the sense of control is immediate. The new fully digital 12.6-inch curved instrument cluster offers 5 configurable views, yet still retains the iconic central tachometer, reminding you what matters most. Steering is wrapped in smooth leather, with multifunction buttons that offer tactile feedback. There's no overwhelming menu hunting, just quick, intuitive access. The center stack houses an updated 10.9-inch infotainment screen that blends seamlessly into the dashboard. Navigation is quicker, smartphone integration is wireless, audio quality is audiophile grade thanks to options like the Burmester surround sound system. HVAC controls are still partially physical, with knurled knobs and toggle switches offering real mechanical response. Seats are thin but supportive, wrapped in premium materials ranging from leather to Racetex microfiber. ventilation, heating, memory functions, they're all there, subtly integrated into a design that avoids clutter. Rear seats remain usable in theory, foldable for storage in practice. Behind them lies access to more practicality than expected, allowing a weekend trip without sacrificing essentials. Cabin lighting is ambient, customizable in color, mood, intensity. Build quality throughout is faultless. No squeaks, no flex. This isn't tech for tech's sake, it's an environment crafted for drivers who demand involvement without compromise. Performance: turn the key, or press the button, and the engine barks to life with a guttural tone. Depending on trim, the 2025 911 offers a range of powertrains, all turbocharged flat-six engines. Starting with the Carrera at 379 horsepower, moving to the Carrera S at 443, the GTS at 473, turbo models nearing 572, peaking with Turbo S touching 640. Power delivery is immediate. No lag, no delay. Throttle inputs translate into motion with precision. Transmission options include the lightning-fast 8-speed dual-clutch PDK or a 7-speed manual for those who still value the connection of 3 pedals. The chassis is alive with feedback. Rear-wheel steering sharpens low-speed maneuvering while stabilizing high-speed transitions. The adaptive suspension constantly adjusts to road conditions, allowing comfortable cruising one moment, corner carving the next. Grip levels are astonishing. Michelin Pilot Sport 4S or Pirelli P0s, depending on configuration, deliver phenomenal adhesion, whether dry or wet. Braking is confidence-inspiring, with steel rotors as standard or carbon ceramics available for track-focused users. Launch control flings the 911 from 0 to 60 in as little as 2.6 seconds depending on variant. Yet even in its most basic configuration, there's purity in how this car puts down its power. The steering is telepathic. Feedback through the chassis is unfiltered. Pricing for the 2025 Porsche 911 spans a wide range. The base Carrera starts just above $115,000 before options. Carrera S climbs to around $132,000. The GTS asks for roughly $152,000. Turbo begins near $185,000. The Turbo S reaches over $220,000. Each of these numbers swells rapidly once the extensive options list is explored. Carbon trim, upgraded wheels, special paint, custom stitching, PCCB brakes, sport chrono package, all tempting, all costly. Yet for those who understand what the 911 offers, the value lies not just in the badge, but in the engineering. Even used, resale values remain strong. Depreciation is slow. Demand remains high. There's also the Porsche Exclusive Manufacturer Program, allowing for bespoke builds with colors, leathers, stitching patterns that match your personality. Whether carving mountain passes, commuting through city traffic, or just admired while parked in a garage, it continues to deliver something few others can: connection. A mechanical handshake that reminds you why you fell in love with driving in the first place. For the purist, the enthusiast, the dreamer, the 911 remains the North Star. Others may come and go, but this icon holds its course. That's all for this review from Car Alerts, where performance meets precision without compromise. Until next time, drive with purpose.